Hi everybody, we're going to do a bit of English. We're carrying on with our narrative writing, and today we're going to be looking at keeping cohesion between sentences. Now, this is a word you may have heard me speaking about before, cohesion. What does that mean? Well, cohesion or cohesive devices refers to conjunctions, connectives and pronouns that are used to link parts of a piece of writing, using the same verb tense throughout. The tense also offers cohesion. So cohesion is when everything works well together. You can have a cohesive team. Think back to when we've done PE and we did the crossing the river game. Right at the beginning, we were what you might describe as disjointed. In our teams, we weren't working together. We were almost working against other people, and we were really slow. But as we worked on different skills and different elements of crossing that river, we became more of a cohesive team. We were able to work with everybody, and overall, it made our experience of that a lot more enjoyable. So, same as that, we can do that within our writing. And as we said here, we can focus on conjunctions, connectives, and pronouns to sort of link all of our writing, all of our different aspects of our writing together, just to make it more enjoyable for the reader, to make it flow nicely. So cohesion in sentences can be brought about by using determiners, pronouns, conjunctions, adverbs. We're going to click on this video and just have a little listen.
The words and phrases that link ideas in a text can be called cohesive devices. Cohesive devices include determiners, pronouns, conjunctions, and adverbs. We can use determiners and pronouns to link back to other words. Take this example. Ali and Tom both wanted the apple. They began to argue. The apple refers to a particular apple, the one that both Ali and Tom want. The is a determiner. The pronoun they refers to Ali and Tom. Using they means we don't have to repeat Ali and Tom. Conjunctions and adverbs. Conjunctions, adverbs and adverbials can show different types of connections, such as time, place or a reason. You can use a conjunction to link words or groups of words within a sentence. You can use adverbs and adverbials to link between sentences. Eventually, they agreed to share the apple because they wanted to stay friends. The adverb eventually links to a previously mentioned time. The conjunction because links to a reason. Here are more adverbs and adverbials that link to ideas in a previous sentence. Moreover, finally, furthermore, therefore, on the other hand.
So I've got a little video there just to show how we can link our ideas together. Now, we've done a lot of work on this and it's starting to show in our writing, so let's continue to practice. What I want you to do is just take 2 minutes, pause the video, 2 minutes, come up with as many sentence openers as you can. Go. So, well done if you've unpaused the video now. You've come up with lots and lots of sentence openers. Let's have a look at some. So you can have adverbials for cohesion, so for time, place, number of things, so firstly, secondly. I'm not going to read them all out. You can pause the video and you can read them. But they're really, really important to clarify the main reason for this. We use it in our writing quite a lot. The more we practice it, the more natural it will become. So adverbials are just words or phrases that are used to modify a verb. Remember, we're adding to a verb. Adverbials act like adverbs, but they're just more than one word. So adverbials might be adverbs, prepositions, prepositional phrases, subordinate clauses. They can also be used to create cohesion in our paragraphs. So if we can use these within our writing, we can provide some writing with a lot more flow in it. So here's a paragraph. Can you spot some cohesive devices in here? Pause it. And then we will go through it. So pause the video. So, if we look, we've got a cohesive device here until. Remember that this is referring to a period of time. So this is, or a duration. This is going to happen until something else happens. Until he had seen it, life was great. Occasionally, again, it's a time. How often something happened. We've got, for this reason, we're adding an example in here. When we did this was a little bit in, if you remember back to reading, we had a for this reason in our reading. Now that was that author giving an example to make his writing more cohesive, to almost add an explanation or an example of what that extra word meant. And in the C, a prepositional device here. Well done if you spotted those. You can see our writing, it starts to sound a lot nicer and a lot more natural and a lot more informative. We have to guess less about what's happening. So our activity today, for our one chili, what I want you to do is take these sentences A, B, C, D and E, and then I want you to put an adverbial phrase, a fronted adverbial, that you think will fit. So we've got an example of some at the top. So write the sentence out with the adverbial and remember that comma where it's needed. There's the answers of some sensible ones. Number 2, add an adverbial phrase in the paragraph. So try and come up with your own ones, and this is within a paragraph, but if you need to, feel free to go back and have a look. Pause the video, work it out, and then I'll show you some answers. So here are some answers. These are some ones that I think are appropriate. You might find some other ones in there because we're just hoping, we're aiming for our writing to flow quite nicely. And our 3 chili challenge, this paragraph already has some sentence openers in there. Some are good, but some are a little bit odd. Rewrite the paragraph using appropriate sentence openers. So some of these underlined sentence openers don't really fit. Can you go in there and rewrite it with some more appropriate ones? And there's a little extra challenge in there. Can you spot where a semicolon might go? And what function? So there's a semicolon in there. Spot it and then explain what its job is. Why is it in there? Here are the answers. Well done if you got those. So we've got a semicolon here. So we've got other than the squirrel the squirrel didn't lose heart. She continued working and was content. So we're sort of adding a little bit of extra information on there, but it's related to the fact that the squirrel lost heart. Well done. Hopefully we can use some of these techniques in our writing. Here is a last slide here